The bass holds my silence, low inside the room. The bass holds my silence when I don't wanna speak. It moves below the sadness, where the words feel weak. The blue haze keeps breathing, the walls stay warm and still. I let the low sound carry what my voice never will. I don't need to explain it, I don't need to be loud. The bass holds my silence and the ache comes down. The bass holds my silence softly in the blue. The bass holds my silence, still moving through you. The bass holds my silence deep inside the night. I'm not hiding from the feeling, I'm just keeping it light. The bass holds my silence, smoke around the room. The quiet feels heavy, but the sound moves through. Bass hold, heart slow, silent, violet. The beat repeats gently, like a hand on the floor. It gives the room a heartbeat when I need nothing more. I don't call your name now, I let the rhythm stay. The bass holds my silence till the silence changes shape. The synths echo softly, the pads begin to rise. The bass holds my silence and clears my eyes. The bass holds my silence softly in the blue. The bass holds my silence, still moving through you. The bass holds my silence deep inside the night. I'm not hiding from the feeling, I'm just keeping it light. The bass holds my silence, smoke around the room. The quiet feels heavy, but the sound moves through. Maybe silence needs rhythm more than it needs words. Maybe low sound answers in a way that can't be heard. I don't force the feeling, I don't rush the release. The bass holds my silence and brings me peace. The bass holds my silence. Now the room feels wide. The memory is still tender, but softer inside. The bass holds my silence. Blue smoke turning thin. Breathe with the low sound and let calm in. the room. Smoke mood, lonely heart, blue haze in the dark. Smoke mood, lonely heart, sitting after 2. The room is full of blue haze, and I still think of you. The light is low and quiet, the bass begins to move. I don't need an answer, I just need a groove. The smoke moves around me like it knows my name. Smoke mood, lonely heart, softens up the pain. Smoke mood, lonely heart, softly in the blue. Smoke mood, lonely heart, still moving to you. Smoke mood, lonely heart, deep bass in the room. I'm not running from the feeling, I'm just breathing through. Smoke mood, lonely heart, haze around the air. The night is full of sadness, but I feel safe there. Smoke mood, heart slow, blue room, let go. The walls are dark and gentle, the ceiling holds the sound. I let the lonely feeling move without falling down. I don't make it heavy, I don't make it loud. I let the smoke surround me till the ache comes down. The warm pads keep floating, the kick stays soft and low. Smoke mood, lonely heart, teaches me to go. Smoke mood, lonely heart, softly in the blue. Smoke mood, lonely heart, still moving through you. Smoke mood, lonely heart, deep bass in the room. I'm not running from the feeling, I'm just breathing through. Smoke mood, lonely heart, haze around the air. The night is full of sadness, but I feel safe there. Maybe lonely hearts need a room like this, a little blue smoke and a slow soft drift. I don't need the past back, I don't need control. Smoke mood, lonely heart, holds my soul. Smoke mood, lonely silence breathe. Blue haze therapy, softly in the room. Blue haze therapy, moving through the blue. Blue haze therapy, deep bass under pain. I'm not losing the memory, I'm just letting it change. Blue haze therapy, smoke around my chest. The sadness is still with me, but it knows how to rest. Blue haze, soft place. Therapy, carry me. The shadows turn gentle when the low sound starts. The haze sits beside me like a hand on my heart. I don't need to be stronger than the night wants me to be. Blue haze therapy makes room for me. The echo scents are floating like rain behind the wall. Blue haze therapy helps me hold it all. Blue haze therapy, softly in the room. Blue haze therapy, moving through the blue. Blue haze therapy, deep bass under pain. I'm not losing the memory, I'm just letting it change. Blue haze therapy, smoke around my chest. The sadness is still with me, but it knows how to rest. Maybe therapy is simple, a room, a beat, a glow. Maybe healing comes softly when the heart moves slow. I don't need a bright answer, I don't need to be free. Tonight I only need blue haze therapy. Blue haze therapy, now the ache feels thin. The room is still lonely, but calm is coming in. Blue haze therapy, dawn beyond the shade. I breathe inside the smoke and let the hurt fade. Blue haze therapy, softly over me. Lonely heart frequency calling under me. Lonely heart frequency moving through the floor. A low sound in the dark that I have felt before. The bass touches my chest like it knows where I ache. Every soft vibration helps the silence break. I don't need to say much, the room already knows. Lonely heart frequency moves where sadness goes. Lonely heart frequency, softly in the blue. Lonely heart frequency, still a trace of you. Lonely heart frequency, deep bass in the night. I'm not lost in the feeling, I'm just held by the light. Lonely heart frequency, smoke around the room. The sound is full of sadness, but it helps me move through. Heart wave, soft brave, low sound, calm down. Low sound, calm down. The beat repeats slowly, like a pulse I can trust. The haze keeps rising from the corners and dust. I used to fear the quiet when it sounded like your name. Now the rhythm finds me, and it doesn't hurt the same. The warm pads open wider, the scents fall like rain. Lonely heart frequency softens the pain. Lonely heart frequency, softly in the blue. Lonely heart frequency, still a trace of you. Lonely heart frequency, deep bass in the night. I'm not lost in the feeling, I'm just held by the light. Lonely heart frequency, smoke around the room. The sound is full of sadness, but it helps me move through. Maybe lonely hearts have their own small sound, a low hidden rhythm where the hurt calms down. I don't fight the frequency, I don't turn it low. I let the beat find me, and I let go. Lonely heart frequency, now the room feels clear. The memory's still tender, but less near. Lonely heart frequency, blue smoke fading slow. The sound keeps holding me while I let go. Lonely heart frequency, calling under me. Smoke feels like comfort, softly in the room. Smoke feels like comfort when the night gets deep. It wraps around the silence where I cannot sleep. The blue haze on the ceiling, the low glow on the wall makes the room feel warmer when I feel small. like comfort and lets my heart breathe. Smoke feels like comfort, softly over me. Smoke feels like comfort, let my heart beat. Smoke feels like comfort, deep bass in the blue. I'm not asking the old love to turn into something new. Smoke feels like comfort, warm haze in the air. The room is still lonely, but I can rest there. Smoke soft, heart lost, comfort closer. It moves across the low light, then settles near my hands. Like the room is telling me it still understands. I don't need the hurt gone, I don't need the night bright. Smoke feels like comfort in the quiet blue light. The echo sensor tender, the pads open wide. Smoke feels like comfort, and peace comes inside. Smoke feels like comfort, softly over me. Smoke feels like comfort, let my heart beat. Smoke feels like comfort, deep bass in the blue. I'm not asking the old love to turn into something new. Smoke feels like comfort, warm haze in the air. The room is still lonely, but I can rest there. Maybe comfort is not loud, maybe comfort is slow. A little smoke around me when I don't know where to go. I don't need to hide it, I don't need to pretend. Smoke feels like comfort till the night can end. Smoke feels like comfort, now the ache feels light. The room is still blue, but I feel safe tonight. Smoke feels like comfort, dawn behind the shade. The sadness stays gentle and slowly fades. Smoke feels like comfort. Softly in the room. Deep room, soft pain, blue light in the haze. Deep room, soft pain, after midnight falls. The shadows move slowly across the dark blue walls. I sit inside the quiet with the bass underneath. go. Deep rooms of pain, softly in the blue. Deep rooms of pain, still moving through you. Deep rooms of pain, deep bass on the floor. I'm not fighting the sadness like I did before. Deep rooms of pain, smoke around the light. The ache is still present, but it feels safe tonight. Deep room, soft warm, pain slow. Let go. The ceiling feels wider, the air feels almost kind. The smoke moves like water through the corners of my mind. I don't need a reason for the feeling to remain. I only need this blue room to soften the pain. The pads are warm and distant, the scents move like rain. Deep rooms of pain changes shape again. Deep rooms of pain, softly in the blue. Deep rooms of pain, still moving through you. Deep rooms of pain, deep bass on the floor. I'm not fighting the sadness like I did before. Deep rooms of pain, smoke around the light. The ache is still present, but it feels safe tonight. Maybe soft pain is how the heart survives. Not sharp, not heavy, just quietly alive. I don't need it gone now, I don't need it explained. Deep room, soft night. Deep room, soft pain. Deep room, soft pain. Now the room feels wide. The memory is still tender, but calmer inside. Deep room, soft pain. Blue smoke fading slow. I stay with the feeling and let go. Deep room, soft pain. Blue light in the haze. Your memory in the air, floating everywhere. Your memory in the air, like smoke after two, not sitting next to me.